Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens, Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is fucking Talking Shit with Eagle, episode 335.5 wormhole. Hopefully you guys are filled your tray, got you something to drink, coming to hang back out for a few in the more leisurely part of the evening. Got my chat popped out, get something in there. Not that there's anybody watching yet. There we go. There's 4. Cheers to you 4. A little welcome in the chat. Get things going. How you guys doing? What do you guys smoking on tonight? Chat, hold on here. There we go. Get rid of that top chat. Now we got things rolling. Look, Gary Clark going there. What's up, Australian grown, baked with shake, baby? Stu move. How you doing? Blind Cat 420. Cheers, everybody. T. Barrington, Bugs One. How you doing? Red Pill. What's up, Jack?
How's it going?
Get rid of this music. There we go. How you doing?
1 second. I'm gonna mute myself until.
Can I not hear you, Jack? Holy shit.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I muted myself. I was telling my cat to get off the table. How you doing? That was a good episode
Pretty
tonight.
good. Fucking speaker. I gotta somehow or another. I lost my headphones.
It's all good, man. I think the chat can probably hear me until you get the audio figured out on your end. I have the same thing. I just have the one in, and then my other one's over there charging. So I'll have to probably, if it starts beeping at me, run across there and grab it.
And for some reason, it was delaying really bad in the speaker. I mean, the delay was like a few seconds there.
That can definitely make things a lot more hard to communicate.
Oh man, have you ever done a show? Well, you guys are, when you do yours, it's the group and everybody. I guess the lag on the groups aren't as bad, but man, I have done some terrible one-on-ones where the lag was 30 seconds to a minute. It's so hard to have a conversation with that kind of lag in between sentences.
I totally agree. I think some of the people that are more remote, unfortunately, their connections just don't make it work.
Are you muted again, or is it me again? Damn it! What's up with this speaker? It could have been me. What a way to shut off.
I've been going.
For sure it was me.
I've been going on and off mute.
What the hell? There we go.
Yeah,
my computer's having happy fun time with me. It just keeps going from speaker to speaker. It's never had that shit happen.
That's funny.
Never a dull.
Unfortunate.
Never a dull moment.
Always something. It really is.
Guess I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, really, right?
I wouldn't know it any other way.
What you puffing on tonight, Eagle?
Fixing to smoke on some of that Menage a Delight by Canna Queen there. Chiefing on that the last few days. I've kind of went through some of the singles. lately.
I've got
It's been
two
pretty good.
choices on the tray right now.
No shit myself. That's always a plus. What you got on your tray there?
Yeah, it is good that you're not shitting yourself, because that was one of the things that she had heard about the TK NL5 Haze Cross, the potency level. I've got some Legend OG on one half of the tray, and then some cereal milk on the other side. And we got someone just came in, Cheddar Bob. Welcome. Good to see you.
Hey, Jack. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Can you hear me?
Good to be here. Yeah, good to be seen. Welcome. Good to see you.
Cool. Yeah, I stayed up all night for this. That Eagle, great interview.
Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Smashing some nugs over there?
Microdonts?
Oh. Yeah. Not me.
I
said you smashing some nugs?
Oh, yeah. I'm smashing some nugs right now. I thought you said microdonts. My ears peaked up. I was like, what, man?
I was going to say, I follow Medicropper for a few years on YouTube, and it's been really cool to see all the different, he would put like 25,000 watt room or like 30,000 watt room. And then like his commercial grow rescue in Oregon, where he'd be living in Europe, but then he'd fly back because people weren't taking good care of the grow and they were in the hole. And he's basically like getting all the flower rooms, basically like producing good flower again. He displayed hop weight and viroid more in depth and detailed than anybody else I'd seen do it with cannabis. So great content on his YouTube, and I think he laid down a great interview tonight. Thankful that Eagle was able to get him to open up. He even said himself, I said stuff tonight that I've never told anybody before anywhere, which that's pretty fucking awesome. So
yeah, I certainly, I didn't agree with everything he was saying, but I mean, I've never heard of him, but I checked out his IG, and I mean, he's very impressive for what he does. It's quite amazing. I mean, on that scale, to keep something that well going and lubricated and running is that's pretty fucking hard to do.
He's been doing it for a long time.
To keep oiled and running. Unfortunately, it seems like he's the one that when he takes over, he comes in when they're fucked up and gets them back up and running. Right. And it's usually when he steps in, it seems like. Or at least
that's more
when
recently.
You see the videos.
Yeah. This latest growing is the commercial build out for sure. His some of the earlier stuff on his YouTube you see, and you can even hear it when he's talking about when he's going through fixing up the grow. He's real good with like the numbers of like, I need this many clones at this time. He fills up those flower rooms way faster than any of the people that they had trying to run the show over there, and got them all back to much better health. It was a pretty crazy transition because a lot of them looked like shit, and he got it respectable, I would say, and on the probably less losses or moving towards profit, where before they were just shitting money in the hole.
Yeah, I mean,
another thing too.
Go ahead, Ethan.
He was actually one of the ones, like he had said, and like I had brought up too. He was one of the first people that I had ever heard about in cannabis talk about vapor pressure deficit. First one. Even when he brought it up, everybody was like, "Yeah, fuck that, fuck that. It's crazy. Bullshit would never work. I ain't doing that in my gardens. Look how many people fucking run that shit to this day."
I remember when he figured it out on accident because his rooms were all fucking hot because he was running so many lights and he was pumping it real hard, and they got hot and humid with a bunch of plants, a bunch of lights, but they were doing great. The Jungle Boys still run by that kind of shit too. They run hot and humid. Plants love it if you can keep that air moving. And
now I don't know much about him. I didn't hear when did he start growing Eagle, or like when did he? I heard about for his grandmother, but I didn't hear like a year or anything. He seems like he has tons of knowledge.
That was the surprising part. Was He revealed tonight for the first time that he hadn't even started growing till 2009. He's only been growing since 2009, which is pretty amazing for the scale that he runs, in my opinion, and the knowledge that he has. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's rapid growth right there.
Yeah, it's definitely moving along at fast pace for sure.
He was talking about stuff way before it was on my radar with like the granimals and some other strains, and I try to stay pretty up to date. My wife works at a delivery service here in California, so we get to see a lot of the newer stuff. And yeah, it's cool to like. I love the online space because Oregon has some of their own unique and different things that you don't see in California or come to Oregon before California. And every spot's got their own. I really Michigan's actually put out a surprisingly high amount. I guess unsurprisingly now because they've been so consistent, but amount of fire strains with killer breeders. So big ups to Michigan. Did we ever confirm? I thought I found the hash bash was moved to July, like 8th, 9th, and 10th.
That's what you were saying, but I never really. I thought it was the 3rd. I was listening in on a meeting the other day, and a lot of it on Clubhouse there. And I could have swore they said 4-3, 4-3. I could be wrong, but it lined it. I even looked it up, and it was a Saturday. It lined up. So
yeah, that's the first Saturday of April.
Yeah,
that's normally when it is. And this one, the thing that's why I was asking if it was like a scam or something, because this one it's saying it's hash bash, but they're selling tickets, and I thought hash bash was always a no ticket event. You just show up and
that's the cup. That's the afterward cup. See, it was just a hash bash, and then somebody started riding the coattails, and they actually rented a hotel and had started having the hash bash cup. I think it was like it was 2012, something like that. They actually was the first cup, and then they've been doing it every year since. So even the last few years, that's where the party's been. You know what I mean? The hash bash has been but a lot of people have been going mainly for the all night cup because they rent a whole hotel, the whole hotel, and it's pretty much just the cup running the hotel crazy all night long. And from what I've heard, it's a pretty good time. It's a pretty good all night time. So
it sounds like fun. I just must have gotten them mixed up, but that's what Google, man. Fucking their SEO isn't the best for cannabis events in other states for me.
Man, got a crazy week this week, man. I have third gen family farms will be here fucking Wednesday. Looking forward to that.
That'll be a good one. You got a lot of good ones coming up, actually.
Yeah, I actually there's quite a few really.
I envy you guys. You guys have like all sorts of stuff going out there for cannabis. We have like 2 or 3 festivals here in Maine, and that's it. We don't get like indie shows. We have like 1 indie show, I think, and that's about it. We don't get any cups or any fun stuff like that here in Maine.
Yeah. Someday you could be the one who fucking starts it, the first one.
Oh, he disappeared just like that. He must have went to touch something and let himself out.
I was gonna say now it's just me and you again. So I can't see him.
Back.
That's funny.
He'd be back.
I think people should. Our buddy, this guy 7979 or something. I don't know what their numbers, if those are correct or not. But our buddy down in Oklahoma, he's doing the cup.
I'm gonna be down there. He asked me to come do the show down there the August 21 and 21st. So I'm going down there and doing the show live. I'm actually doing a live show from Bad Bunny's Cup as well. as well as fucking show kind of been asked to go to the Imo Cup too. So this next year's gonna be some traveling. Fuck,
It's cool you can do it
I
from
finally
the phone now.
right. Yeah, that helps a lot because you can go live. You don't need the computer anymore. I can do the whole Zoom. Everything I need to do with Zoom, I can do from the phone now. So that does make it helpful. But I actually agreed to go do an episode with the GR boys there here soon. A special episode. A special episode, March 10th. March 10th. Put that one on your calendar, boys. You want to see me go overseas? I'm going over to hang out with the GR 420 boys, and I'm bringing a special guest with me. Who do you think I'm going to bring with me for funsies?
Lexi.
No.
That's what I was going to say. Now that I know Lexi's your daughter.
No, I'm me and Kevin Jodry are gonna go over there and do an episode with the GR 420 community videos.
Oh, dude, you're psyched. You're psyched.
Yeah.
So are you actually physically flying, or is this a Zoom?
No, it's all Zoom, virtual visits, just like everybody else.
Yeah,
No, I ain't going to the UK. That's crazy.
I was gonna say.
That's what I thought at first too. I was like, dude,
no, I say that because I usually don't leave my little turf here, my channel. Yeah, I usually don't leave my channel, but yeah, I'm jumping channels for a night.
They're good dudes. I've hung out with them over there, I think.
What's up, Johnny?
What's that going?
Is that Johnny? Dude, I have been
Johnny
waiting. I have been waiting to see you on here, man.
I'm always on here. I'm on here a lot lately.
I mean like this, like.
Oh, okay, face to face, yeah.
Like gotcha. pixel to pixel, man. Dude, you look just like the character Rios from the Star Trek Picard series. It's crazy. You got to check it out.
I don't even know who that is.
Well, you will, because you're going to remember it now, and you should go check it out. You look just like one of his little hologram guys. It's crazy. That's why I'm always calling you Rios in the comments. I'm like, brrr.
I never even noticed that.
I did.
Because they didn't, I don't know who it is, so it didn't relate to me. Yeah. Cool. What's up, Cheddar Bob? Good to see you. Good to meet you personally.
Yeah, you as well. You as well. I had to get that off my chest.
It looks like you guys could use the same tent company there. They look similar brand. Green and black there on your tents.
Cheddar Bob.
Oh yeah, the Vivio Sun.
Is that what you got there, Johnny?
Yeah,
that's. I think he's broke.
That's the one behind me. The one beside me with all these is a. It used to be called a high rise, but now they call it covert company, grow tent company. And boom, Flex Seal. I bomb the shit out of any little pinhole or seam or anything in the tent. Works pretty well. Whoa. Dude, you just made me jump.
My cat just jumped up from behind me and it came through a paper bag. So it made like a loud rustling noise. So,
Johnny's stuck.
I have a question for you, Cheddar Bob.
There he goes.
Oh, sorry. He disappeared.
Johnny was, he was stuck in like this high school photo pose there for a second. He was just
That's me if I hit
Jack,
the vaporizer.
For the
I was gonna say that's. Yeah, I do. I was just gonna say that's me if I hit the vaporizer too many times. I get that like frozen face, but I'm like smiley. I'm not actually frozen. I'm just frozen on screen. Like sitting still listening. But Chetta, you're from Maine. I know you're on the island, but I'm curious, are you familiar with the Mother of Berries strain? It's like
I've
supposed to be a Maine cut.
I have heard about it, and I've known a couple people that have grown it. They've been happy with the way it grows, but I haven't grown it myself. So I'm not a huge outdoor grower. I'll throw a couple plants outside, but it's not my favorite style of growing just because of our climate.
Yeah, no,
on
I
the
feel
coast.
that. Your climate's crazy over there.
Yeah, it's never consistent. It's just not consistent enough where I am in particular. Like where Blue is on the other side of the island, where he has his outdoor setup is like beautiful. 18 hours out of the day, beautiful. But where I am, foggy 10 hours out of the day. So
What's up, Smiley?
What's going on, guys?
We were
Hey,
just talking
Smiley.
about mother of berries a little bit, and I asked because I got it from Kineos Genetics, who's also in Maine, and it's I got their berry lights, which is mother of berries crossed with their Northern Lights 5 back cross, and I really liked it a lot. It has great flavor, and it's a squat plant, more of like an indica grower and effect. But I was really a big fan. I didn't know like how much notoriety it has in Maine. I just know that it's like notable up there, so it's cool that at least some people that are growing it.
yeah, I think it's a little more prominent down towards southern Maine for outdoor growing. They have a little bit more Massachusetts weather. They don't catch that coastal weather as much. So yeah, but
for sure.
up this way it's a lot of NL. It's a lot of blackberry. What else are people doing outdoors? Oh, that's all I can really think of off the top of my head. Maybe some 9-pound hammer. That grows pretty well outdoors here. I have found that the Royal Spill, which will be the Royal Kush lines from Mandelbrot, kill it out here. Like, so in 20 years of throwing plants outdoors here and there, like that is the first plant I've grown that hasn't had any bud rot, any PM, and the most minimal of pest invasion I've ever seen on Maine outdoor. It was beautiful.
All good things for outdoor. Smiley, what are you talking on over there?
I just lit up Tuscadero, so some black. I don't know, in my opinion, what would be black cherry kind of flavor.
There should be a fucking soundbite with the Tuscadero. Just like on the Happy Days when she walked in the room, the way they go, yeah. It's just something about the name still today feels like there should be a fucking applause after you say it. I'm smoking that Tuscadero, and fucking just leaves room for that insert claps, applause. Please applaud now and shit. You know what I mean?
You'll be able to do that, Ego, when you get your soundboard that you always talk about. And start making all them noises. People will be over there flipping switches and shit.
All we need is a dab bell or button. Dab song.
Lord help us all if I get a soundboard over here.
Right? It's bad enough with just the mustaches and shit. What do they call those? The fucking filters. Filters, yeah.
We'll get you a sound engineer.
Right.
To run the board for you. There you go.
Vegas will have one by next week for him, probably.
I haven't heard from Vegas the last few days. I wonder what's up with Vegas.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, hopefully it's doing well.
I haven't even seen him in chat.
I thought he was there the other night.
Saturday, I think, was the last time I seen him. Could be wrong.
Has anyone smoked the Daddy Mac?
Not
No.
I did not jump on the Mac train, man. I don't know.
No, I just mean smoke it, not grow it. No.
What's the cross on the Daddy Mac?
It is platinum crossed with Mac.
Oh, I bet that's fire as fuck. That's from in-house with the platinum, probably.
Yeah. And it's pretty nice. Like, it doesn't have that. So I found with a lot of Mac strains, there's like this overwhelming urinal cake terp. I don't know what that would be.
I love how people describe it. I mean, I know the smell of urinal cake, but it's funny. Like the taste of the urinal cake. So when the fuck do you ever taste that, dude?
Dude, no. Like, dude, some of those cultivars, I'm like, oh, I'm spitting it out. I'm like, but this one's really nice. Blue grew this outdoors, and really nice, like pink grapefruit notes on it, which you don't find a whole lot of that pink grapefruit note running through many cultivars. So, and it's very distinct. It's not tangerine, it's not lime, it's not lemon. It's a legit pink grapefruit. It's nice.
That's a throwback, honestly. That's a real old school. If you look at like Breeder Steve's work, the sweet pink grapefruit was some of his earliest stuff with Spice of Life in the 90s and early 2000s before he stopped making seeds for commercial production or for, I guess, retail, I should say.
The 90s had some great flavors. I mean, I think nowadays you could probably walk through high school with some cannabis in your pocket, but back in the 90s when we were in high school, it's some of that skunk you would walk through, that skunk NL cross, like you couldn't even have it in your backpack the day before and then go to school. Like, it permeated everything. There was nothing like it. And the bubble gum back then was like literally eating a piece of Bubblicious bubble gum.
They still got bubble gum. Adam Dunn,
Yeah.
Shout out to TH Seeds. He makes it. You can still get seeds. That's featured in 50 Strains of Green.
Oh yeah, great book. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much. If
I'm
anybody
gonna write
wants one, I'm printing more.
I'm gonna write one called 50 Shades of Verde.
There you go.
No.
Shades, it's different. 50 strains. But 50 Shades is like the kind of what I bid off, so everybody can be inspired.
Hey man, it's catchy. It's a good hook.
I just picked my first 6 for 50 strains of Autoflower, which will be a thing in like a few years. That's not coming before purple though.
I saw you write that. Are they all Mephisto?
No, there's 2 or 3 Mephisto. Alien vs. Triangle, Forgotten Cookies, and 3 Bears OG are from Mephisto. So far.
I think the
and then I'm gonna do Anvil and Alf from Mandalorian Genetics. And
I've heard a lot about Mandalorian Genetics lately.
Yeah, they go by full duplex _ AFN also. They're part of the beginning of the Autoflower network, like even helping the coding and stuff, I think, on the back end. Pretty awesome. They're in like our Cheap Home Grow chat group. So they're a really cool individual, and they offered to hook me up with some seeds. So I'm going to try and grow out some of their gear. I got some Mephisto's gear gifted to me as well, so I'm going to grow some of it out at some point. Nice. And honestly, I think those few strains that I listed smoke just as good as some of the best photoperiods that I've smoked. And that, to me, changed my whole mind on it, because some of the auto plants I've seen have yielded amazing, and the turnaround time is pretty fast. And I'd love to see what they're doing in this box, to be honest.
You know,
I've smash it.
My buddies up here that own a medical dispensary have used a lot of Mephisto genetics to kind of fill in between periods. And, you know, not to sound like I'm knocking Autoflowers, but to me, they just miss a mark somewhere. They're not, you know, maybe being a purist, maybe just being an asshole, but, you know, I have yet to find one that I'm like, yes, there it is. There's an Autoflower.
Humboldt Seeds OG Kush Auto. That's the best. It's the most potent auto I've smoked for like my personal. I'm smoking some Legend OG right now, which is a photo period. But that's like, in my opinion, and I didn't grow it. My buddy grew it, and he grew it damn well. So find somebody, or you grow it yourself with that strain. That'd be the first one I would pick if the seeds are available, and that's the most fire auto I've smoked personally. But I think that might change your mind on it. But even like what they were just talking about, Medicropper was saying they did like how was it 8,000 acres or 8 acres, however much it was, 250 grand of seeds worth of autos, and I'm sure they were making more than that money back. And one of the things we were talking about on the late sesh was they were like, well, our auto is going to be consistent enough, and most states don't require you to test for terpenes, so all they require you to test for is THC or like cannabinoid content, and then like pesticides, heavy metals, whatever. They're not looking for anything extra. So if you just run all those, you can batch them as one strain, even though they're not like clones, because you bought those seeds, so you're going to label it as that thing. So they're getting grown and sold in dispensaries. Like my wife brought home some 3-bear OG as concentrate, but that was an Autoflower. There's no like photoperiod version of that. And she came home with some concentrate. She had no idea. She was none the wiser. She got it as a sample from work. But people are buying and consuming it and probably enjoying it.
That's what Jodry's been saying, and Lowenfeld and all those bigger those big industry guys. I think they're leaning more towards like Autoflowers being more of that concentrate market, you know, because of that rapid turnover and that fairly good terpene production. You know, maybe not for the high THC percentage per se, but you know.
Chef Anna came on last night, or not last night, a few nights ago, and they've hit over 26% with their auto, the Forgotten Cookies, which was from Mephisto. And there's a few other companies that have hit 25 plus. And for me personally, if you're above 25, that's enough THC. If you can get good terpenes on top of that, that's as good as some of the better photo period stuff. Honestly, like a 17% OG will smack you.
Jack,
for me,
it's not repeatable. Like, how repeatable is that? You know what I mean? That might have been one.
You can F6 them.
Yeah, but it might have been one
cookies
out of the 6 that had anything decent, and then you're not going to be able to do it again. You got to go get seeds again and hope for that 1 out of 6 again. That's my whole thing with the autos, is how consistent can you make that harvest? You know what I mean? It's always going to be a different run. It's always going to be a little bit different seed, and I don't know.
You know, but let's be real about it. Like, Autoflowers are really in their infancy of being bred. Like, there's, you know, they're still finding out everything about that. So I think in the future that these guys are looking at, like Lowenfels, Jodry, Leighton, and all those guys, like, I mean, there is going to be a place, and genetically they are going to get there where they, you know, not right
there.
When you talk about cannabinoid harvesting, if you're just talking about harvesting cannabinoids where you're squishing oil and you're not worried about smokable flower, absolutely, dude. Those things can fucking crank all day long. But I'm just saying,
a lot of people do that with photos. Most people are growing photos for squishing or oils and all that. A lot of the stuff's not being trimmed anymore. They're making it straight to fresh frozen. They're making rosin. They're making RSO. They're making all sorts of different shit and not smoking the flower, even with photo period bud. So, and there is, at least the home growers I've had samples from, 9 out of 10 people would not know the difference between their bud and a photo period bud. If you just set them on the table, had somebody grind them up and smoke them, when it's done properly, like Medicropper's been in the game for, 11 years, however, 2009, 12 years. That's not like a super long time, but it's also not a super short amount of time. And he's saying how blown away he was by outdoor autoflowers, sun grown. So like, think about what some of these savages indoor, like Ali Noble, who are loving the hell out of those plants and like keeping them super healthy. That blackberry he grew looked fire as fuck. Like, people see how purple that shit was. Like, that would honestly sell for the top dollar. That bud, it's frosty as fuck. It's purple, and not to say that's going to be the most high.
But you're talking bag appeal, right? Like,
it's
at this point, for people to see it, they're like,
I just say it because I haven't smoked his flower, but the samples that I have had stand up. The Forgotten Cookies that I didn't have a lab test for it, but I was smoking it alongside photo period flower that I grew myself and smoked, stuff that comes from dispensaries here in California and stuff that my buddies grow locally as well. So like, I'm comparing it against a wide array of things, and it stands up. Like in my opinion, at least.
Yeah.
So,
And
like,
In
it-
my
I mean,
opinion, that purple that's all it is bag appeal. I've never had a purple flower that's really been. I've been like, whoa, that was good. I've had a couple purple flowers where I went, that's tasty, but that's as far as purple flower has been. It looks good. Some of it's tasty, but none of it's really been fucking super strong where it's set me back where I went, yeah, the perps. Every time I hear the perps, I'm like, give me that shit because I've never fucking I've never had anything purple knock me back to where I would be running around going the perps, to be honest with you. So it's just
gotta
I
make-
think it's just more it's just I think perps are more medicinal. It's like more pain relief. Like you talk about
Yeah,
with the
you gotta
edibles,
make-
they don't get you high.
you
Like
gotta make
because it's going to your body.
RHO out of it. You gotta make FICO.
That'll definitely get pretty much anybody medicated. People that say they don't get high off edibles, give them a gram of RSO or FICO or FSO, whatever we're going to put, cannabis oil, high THC.
And make them boof it.
Ego, how purple does it have to be to be purple? In your opinion, does it gotta be like?
well, it's got to be purple. You know what I mean?
got
Not
Tuscadero.
necessarily, not necessarily a fade purple. I'm not talking fade purple. I'm talking about a purple strain.
Well, Tuscadero gives a purple flower, but it's like a lighter kind of a purple, like a light lavender, I guess. It's not the dark black.
You can make any
Bone-
flower purple, pretty much, in my opinion. You know what I mean? You can barely make any flower purple, but a purple strain, you know what I mean, that actually purples out. That's what when I say purple.
Boneyard Seeds, his gift to the gods. There's a green pheno and a purple pheno. And the purple pheno is like straight up almost black purple, like black and blue purple. It's pretty nice. And then there's a false teeth. I think that's has a purple pheno. That's pretty nice.
See, anytime you draw a hard line, Eagle, you're gonna get shot.
Yeah, well, even at that, them strains that are the purple and the greens like that, the green version of the purple strain, I fucking is the other way. It fucking totally gives me anxiety, and I don't enjoy the high at all. So it's perp either way. I'm not.
And that's your chemotype. Like that's what a lot of people don't. I'm not saying you, but a lot of people don't understand about chemotypes and how they affect, the terpenes and stuff in the plants. Like it's not just about THC and CBD or CBN and THCV or, it's really about the smaller intricacies that carry through, the terpenes and such. So like I was saying the other night, like the cannabinoids are the suitcase, the terpenes and flavonoids and everything else are like your clothes, your socks, your underwear, toothbrush.
I'll say one of the most potent strains I ever grew was a mix. It wasn't purple. It was like pink, pink and green. It was like mixed. The buds were like kind of both green and purple. But I think it would have definitely, with the colder environment, probably gone more purple because one of the parents is purple punch. It was a spiked punch from my buddy, Vegan Doja. He got my one buddy, my barber, who has been smoking for over a decade, probably closer to 2 decades plus. He got so high when he was coming over to cut my hair that he fucking threw up. Like I'd never seen that, not in a long time. And it was, in my opinion, like my wife and I thought it was pretty potent. The thing that it was crossed to was a Mexican sativa, crossed with Chem 4, crossed with OG and Gorilla Glue 4. So it's a kind of crazy mix. And the pheno that I had turned out really fire, but it was definitely not pure purple. It was like more pink. And Still had green in the buds too.
Sweet Thing is Purple Eagle. I was just thinking of that. That's a real stony one. I'll bring us to that. Or would
I
you
need to go look at my
call that
notes
purple,
and
Jack?
see.
You saw it, the Sweet Thing. Would you call that purple?
I need to go look at my notes, to be honest, and see what I want to. I want to see my note and see which one I had as the most potent on your list.
Yeah, that's what that is. He's gonna get it.
For some reason, when I think of purple, I don't think of sweet. You know what I mean? When I think of like colors or whatever, purple just doesn't come off as like a sweet.
Oh, you never had gelato?
Me either. I get like, when I see it, I get earthy, spicy, sort of like thoughts in my head when I see purple. I don't get grape. I don't get
You
I
gotta
don't get
try
fruit.
gelato, dude. Gelato's fucking all candy sweet, man. Like the ones I've had, and that's a true purple. That's a
Yeah.
Eagle, did you think Velvet Punch was sweet at all?
No, not at all. To be honest with you, I thought it was more
Fine,
to the gassy side.
tastes
Yeah,
a lot.
it's definitely heavy gas. Everything that it was. I don't know if you saw. He came on Doja DNA. Finally did an interview. He went on Green Bicycles. I realize I'm looking at Smiley's thing, so I'm not on camera right now. I was looking for most potent. I think I said rascal berries at 9.5. That's got to be probably the highest. What one did you ask if it was purple, Smiley?
Sweet Thing.
Sweet Thing. Unicorn poop I gave a 9.5 too, as far as potency as well.
Yeah, it's a GMO cross.
Sweet Thing I only gave a 7 potency, and definitely, yeah, it was a little bit purple.
Okay. I'll have to pick a different purple one then. I need a 10, baby.
Smiley shooting for that 10. The OG was probably up there too, like 9s or 9.5.
Yeah. Hey, this
So what is it about the purple that you want, Smiley? Why is it that you want the purple?
for what you just said right there, that there's no stony purple strain, and I think that can be done. So,
A question for you guys, maybe perhaps more towards you, Jack. But Freeborn Selections, Mean Gene. How is his stuff more meant for outdoor?
yes, he breeds.
That's
Like
where he grew up. Yeah, he breeds outdoor.
Like 100%. How
I
well
mean,
do you think?
I don't think that means it'll necessarily be bad indoor.
The one you're holding right there is Sky Jarrow by Ghost OG. I got 3 phenos of that running right now.
You do?
Yeah.
Well,
the ones I have, all of them grew really similar, and they're all kind of tall, stretchy. And
yeah, I have a chance to grab the Sky Jarrow F3s as well, so I might do that. Just add them to the vault. You know what I mean?
Well, if you're a fan of that line, I think Josh Rutherford from Dutch Blooms is working the Sky Jarrow by Ghost OG further too. So
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
something like it that it might be worth checking out.
Yeah, I know Josh pretty well. I've actually got one of his error packs of the what is now known as the Karl Malone.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, I've got it labeled as something different, and then I've got a bunch of Risden's Royal Kush. I've got his Chelsea Royal Starflower, crossed with Royal 8, crossed with LVRK.
Oh, yeah. Nick's cool shit, man. I met him at the Organic Cup. And, yeah, he's
Through the regenerative conference, or
no, the Organic Cup was one that Gage Green Group held, and it was.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that. That was not last year, but
yeah, it was past summer. Yeah, it was like August or whatever.
Oh, it was. Yeah,
it was real nice. They had their farm. It was out on their farm, and beautiful area. It was a real cool event. Nick was there, and it was a pretty small event, so we got to hang out and talk with everybody. You know what I mean? So yeah, he actually gave me some of his coffee that he grew from. I think it's Kaya that runs the coffee or whatever, that works that line, and he had some that he had grown the previous year. And you know, I'm not typically in Michigan. I haven't been schooled on really good outdoor. You know what I'm saying? Like it's usually the outdoors of, just from my experience and then whatever in my areas. And I know that's probably different if you had, you know, covering or what area you're in, but yeah, in our area it's always been kind of lower quality, the outdoors. So it's
Right.
yeah, it has changed my mind on that big time. It had a lot of flavor. It was like really nice looking bud.
Dude, Nick kills it outdoors.
Yeah, dude, they are, man. I was impressed.
And now him and Josh are teamed up together, and they're gonna do some really, really fucking amazing things together. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, no doubt. And that coffee too, by the way, I'm not a coffee drinker, but that was black coffee to me. That's the flavor of it, is like a black coffee with no cream, sugar, nothing else. You know?
Heavy, bitter, acidic.
I guess for me, like the times I've tried it, it left more of the aftertaste. Like if you were to take a sip of coffee and then like that aftertaste that's kind of in your mouth after, or on your palate afterward, and
that nasal exhale.
Yep. Yeah. It was that black coffee kind of thing right there. So yeah, I mean, no doubt they got strong genetics. Sure, so cool.
Reminds you of your parents giving you a kiss to go off to school in the morning.
yeah, I guess. They get creative.
I found that coffee flavor in that kind of random place with like some of the trim that was like kind of like crispy after a little dry trim. I was just like, I plucked it off and smoked a few bowls of it, of a strain called 3 Point Stance. It was Black Triangle crossed with a GMO Mac male from Stayfly Farms, and the flower tasted nothing like coffee at all. It was like a kind of like tropical Skittles, the sour Skittles mixed with like garlic and fuel. But the trim leaf was all like black coffee, like just straight black coffee, which was pretty interesting because cannabis definitely has the capacity to produce that flavor, like exactly. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. I probably had 5 cups my whole life, but it's when you know it, especially a cup of black coffee, like with nothing else in there, it's so distinct. And I guess it depends on which coffee you're drinking, but your average stuff has a pretty, distinct aroma and flavor.
I've drank 1 cup of coffee in my life. It's when I had driven out to California, and we didn't realize you couldn't make it over the mountain pass in a 1994 Ford Duster or Plymouth Duster. So we had to go all the way up through like Utah and Nevada and up to Sacramento. My first cup of coffee ever. I was 25, 24 years old. I'll never have another cup. I felt like worse than doing too much cocaine. It was horrible. Shaky, and especially driving. Oh my God. It's horrible. So I'm not a coffee fan.
Yeah, I don't like getting buzzed up like that either, but I don't drink coffee, but I drink the energy drinks, but even them too, like it's like, man, you slam one of those and you're fucking, I don't like that.
Yeah, I have enough energy. I mean, it's like, I don't even know what time it is. I've been up since like 5 o'clock this morning, and I have enough energy. I don't need any help.
Yeah.
That's why I smoke so much cannabis.
No less than 6 pots of coffee here today. No less than 6 per day.
I'm like you, Cheddar Bob.
I made a pot.
Yeah, get back on the show. Stuff. You go way off the top.
Look who's here, y'all.
It's been that way.
Seen on camera
here yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I actually fucking had my kidneys hurt, man. I wrestled all through school, and I had some back pain my freshman year, and I went in, had fucking doctors check me out, They fucking were telling me to quit drinking coffee in fucking 9th grade. I was fucking going to school
Well,
most
it's
days.
a diuretic. It's a diuretic. It's
with
not good
coffee.
for you.
Yeah. I've been drinking it a long time. This system's just used to it. I'd probably have more energy if I didn't drink it, to be honest with you.
Once your body got used to not running with it, it'd be a rough few weeks, but you'd have headaches probably the first few days, and then you'd start having that natural, because you do work. You're a physical person, like running a garden and just living the life that you live. You're doing actually like, physical things. So when you do that kind of thing, yeah, you like expend energy. Then afterwards, you actually feel more energized. It's like, I think I'm like Cheddar Bob. I don't need, if I have fucking coffee, I get the jitters, and maybe I'll clean the whole house, and I do get a lot of shit done. Like, it definitely makes you hyper focused.
You won't catch me cleaning the whole house, man.
Yeah, that shit is it's
really.
I'm like caffeine sensitive. A tiny bit of it, like the smallest amount, I feel it for the entire day. Like,
Yeah, I figure as far as having a house full of girls, Cheddar Bob, that cleaning the whole house should not be on the list of things that I have to do. So.
yep.
Dude, if my wife heard you say that, she would reach through this phone.
Yeah.
But luckily, she's upstairs and asleep, and I'm not going to tell her.
No, don't get me wrong. It's kids in general. I mean, if they were boys, they'd be doing that too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, more so like when I get
good save, Smiley.
Like caffeine, I get like it's not even like I'm like scrubbing shit down type cleanup. I'll just like start straightening shit up that doesn't need to be straightened up. Like, I almost feel like
so you make
like
it crooked?
Adderall, like I guess probably like there's just shit that like anything, if you look around your house enough, there's probably something that you could fix up, and it's just like it makes you notice all these tiny little things. And I don't know,
when you get in someone's car, do you touch the buttons and like open the glove compartment? No?
I don't.
Did you get yelled at when you were younger for doing that? Because I did, and now I don't do it anymore.
Hey, there's a good habit, because a lot of that shit starts to break if you just open and close it. Smiley was working in enough auto shops. He'll tell you, if like you just start opening and closing a door over and over and over and just doing it more than it needs to do it, you're going to wear it out faster than you need to. And chances are one of those moving parts will eventually fail, and then you have to pay for it to get fixed or replaced by a guy like Smiley, who's going to get paid hourly, or used to.
Not by me, not by a guy like me at all. It was me 10 years ago.
He did. You actually were working on the harder stuff. I've listened to some of the stuff you're talking about. And, I actually have a lot of respect for those guys, because I think it's a interesting job. I love cars myself. I worked on them with my grandpa when I was a kid. Some of the more older cars, but it's definitely makes me appreciate the more modern stuff when you get under the hood. And really, I think automobiles are fascinating, how far they've come, and in some ways, how much they haven't changed in some respects.
They're a rolling science project, man. Like, the average car in 1994 had more computer power than the fucking space shuttle that supposedly landed on the moon. I mean, just think about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's fucking 26 years ago. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's how far technology is insane.
I gotta fucking tell you,
I've been out of it for 7 years, and that's fucking night and day different. I'd be lost if I tried to do it again.
Well,
maybe
now they have
to train you for electric.
Yeah, now they have a computer you hook it up to, and it tells you what's wrong, and you go and fix that.
Yeah, that's not true either.
So I just want to say, against my fucking, if you're smart, you'd take him into Smiley, fucking somebody like Smiley. Man, usually I fix almost everything myself. Man, I fixed a fucking, I hate to admit this, but man, I fucking was so, I shouldn't have called the repairman today, but I fixed the washer, but it was in such a tight area that fucking, like, every time I tried to move, I got the fucking, like, the back of the doorknob in my back. So every time I tried to move and get in there, I was literally so mad. I was speaking in fucking tongues today. Motherfucker! Lexi's like, oh shit. I don't know why I should have did this. There she is. She testified to that shit. I probably should have called the fucking repairman today.
What are you yelling about?
She's probably like, is he fixing the washer again?
Like Tim the Tool Man and shit.
Tim the caveman.
Round two.
Right.
Round two, the dishwasher tomorrow.
So what happened to Johnny Cannaseed? Did he decide to go watch that Star Trek series?
He said his internet dropped.
Oh man. Oh, so when I dropped out there the first time, I was trying to put my phone into this little holder here. And you know how if you hold down the Siri button on the new iPhones too long, or if you hit it too much, it calls 911.
I didn't know that. I don't have an iPhone, but good to know for anybody out there if they're in an emergency.
So in iPhone, if you click it 4 times, it calls 911. So I was trying to put it in this little holder, and lo and behold, it started to call 911. So if you catch it fast enough before it dials once, I guess it doesn't go through. But right now I'm anticipating either a call back or the cops to come knocking on my door in like an hour or so.
I think they do call back if you rang through.
Yeah, I did it one time while I was driving with my son. I was putting the phone in somewhere, and it called the police. And so I called them right back, and I was like, "Hey, this is me." And they're like, "Oh, Cedric. Okay, yeah, all right." You know, we live on an island, so they know me.
It's funny. Getting to know the
I've
local
had
law.
my phone accidentally dial 911 and it locked my device until I actually talked to 911. I couldn't even do shit with it. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, sorry, it was an accident. Didn't mean this. But yeah, careful what you call that number.
Yeah.
Careful.
Be careful when you call it by mistake. Now I got to stay up even longer in case they show up, so they don't kick my door in.
What's up, Lexi?
Wait, can you hear me? Does it even work?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, nothing. It took me a while to get on because when I first joined, I couldn't hear anything, so I didn't know if I had to click join the audio to hear. Yeah, that's it.
Hi, Lexi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Pixely. My niece's name is Lexi.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like a popular name, sort of. I don't know. Yeah, but I had the same problem with my iPhone with the call 911 button on the side. Because sometimes whenever I go turn it off, it's like you have like 5 seconds to like click off or it's gonna call, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was close.
I hate it so much.
Yeah, luckily.
And I don't think you can turn it off either.
Luckily, by now, if they see my number, they're just like, "Oh, well, I guess we'll call back."
Here we go again.
Yeah, if it was important, if it was really that important, they'll call back. Oh, wonderful small town 911.
You know what I've thought about doing, speaking of small town, is donating to all of the local police department / fire stations and getting the little bumper stickers, whatever it costs, $5, $10, $20 per, and just putting that on the back of your car, because I feel like then they are way less likely to pull you over whenever they see that. I've heard a lot of people that have had success with that.
They'll still pull you over. They might not write you a ticket. Yeah. They love pulling people over though.
knock on wood, I've been good lately, and I've got all my shit up to date and registered. So that's all that matters is you're not riding dirty, and know your script.
Yeah, I'm too old to drive stupid now.
It's a big risk. We were talking about cars earlier, and I love them very much. But if you look at any of them, look at the weight. You're driving around a giant metal, basically potential killing machine. If it's used improperly, you could harm yourself or others. So you have to be extremely responsible. I think people underestimate the responsibility of driving so often. Unfortunately, you just by like seeing the number of people texting or multitasking, like, and not responsibly driving their car as you have to safely navigate the roads. There's a lot of people out there not doing it very well. So you got to drive safely in spite of the other people not doing it.
Tiger should have listened to this podcast before the other morning.
Yeah, this is his, he's been in a few different things. Like he got pulled over on the side of the road once, and he had issues with pharmaceutical medications apparently, but he was asleep at the wheel, like on the side of the road, which is better than his current one. I hope he is okay, but it looks
I don't
bad.
think
I just saw a thing.
I don't think he'll ever be okay. When injuries like that to your legs, your golf swing. I play golf. I played since I was young. I used to play in tournaments in Europe in high school, and with his current back problems and stuff, and then to have the leg issues, like you depend on your legs and your hips and your back so much that
I'm less worried about like him playing again successfully, and he had a great career, but like I'm just like hoping that he survives it. I didn't really read into his injuries specifically, but the fact I saw the accident and it looked very severe. His car was like upside down. And,
the engine was completely ripped off. I don't know quite how far it was, but my buddy is from out there, and he said it's a pretty far drop off. It's not like 10 feet. It's like 40 or something like that. So Jesus. he was rolling for a little while.
Let's hope he makes it out like, okay at the end of this, and can be there for his family for many years to come. And I mean, I admired him a lot as a golfer, as a kid, just as a sports person, to be so like dominant and confident, like Tiger and Red on Sundays, like just fucking killing the game, fucking sinking long ass putts. And it's like, so it was like his real life was like a Nike commercial. Like the one putt he hit and the ball gets like stuck on the lip of the cup, and there's literally the Nike swoosh, and it like slowly rolls and drops into the cup. And
it was more like a Nike porno.
They made so much money off him, and he made a lot of money off them. So I mean, I hope that he hasn't blown it all. I'm sure he hasn't. And
no, dude, he still has so much money. Like he may think he doesn't have that much money in, but compared to what we would think is money rolling in,
dude, wasn't he the highest paid athlete at one point as far as advertising?
Golf
yeah.
was pretty much, and even the winnings, what he won in tournaments alone.
Yeah, he had the highest amount of advertising dollar out of any athlete.
I saw him at Royal Troon for the British Open in 1997 over there in Scotland. Watched him the third and fourth round, which was pretty amazing to see him hit the ball in person. Totally different than watching him on screen. And funny enough, where I'm from, we have the 8th oldest golf course in the country. And the superintendent, his cousin is Fluff, who was the caddy, the famous Fluff, the chubby guy with the white facial hair, was Tiger's caddy. So, I'm running down the fairway beside him going, Fluff, I know your cousin from Maine. And, it didn't work. I didn't get any response or anything, but.
Like, here's this crazy guy screaming at me in the middle of the golf tournament.
Yeah, exactly. But it was cool, Justin Leonard won that tournament, and we had like gotten some seats right up by the grandstand. And, I was 16 years old, and that's like when that the woman who was naked, she had painted herself like a tiger and streaked the golf course. So that was pretty cool to see as a 16-year-old, you know.
Hell yeah, right? You're like, how
Yeah,
fuck,
you
dude,
know,
I'm watching golf. Dude,
yeah,
you
I
get a little
couldn't
bit
get
of
up
porn
and
in this?
I couldn't stand up and clap and cheer. I had to remain seated for a little bit. You know, I was 16, so but it was cool. You know, it was a life-changing experience to get over there and
You're
play
like,
golf.
from that
Cheers,
day
World's
on, that
Last
was
Hope.
man.
The cool thing, I worked at a country club as a lifeguard for a few years, so we could golf for free. My brother was a big golf nut, so he would go. I didn't really care much for golf personally. I got like okay at it, so I always was told if you ever do business, you have to learn how to golf. So I got like good enough to like be able to like walk the course and follow along with everybody else.
Yeah.
But I liked the course that we were at because they had like 250 different like flowers and plants. It was like a very diverse, just happened to be like it's a pretty like rural area, but it was beautiful. Like walking around, seeing all the different plants and shit. So it'd be the perfect place to go and fucking smoke a joint. Like after you get to like second or third hole,
I
my
would
brother
be
would
like,
taking it all serious. I'd be sitting over there fucking smoking joints.
yeah, dude, I'd be like, Jack, get the fuck over here. Stop staring at plants. It's your fucking shot. What are you doing?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Walking around,
All right, just
fucking
pick
standing
your
behind a tree.
goddamn ball up. Pick your ball up.
Thankfully, it was not a very well like trafficked course. It was pretty underplayed, so we could take our fucking time and
Yeah. That's cool.
basically, yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time on a golf course for sure.
We had this kid that I went to high school with. He was about 5'3" and overweight, and he hated high school. You know, he got picked on pretty badly. And so he moved away right after high school, and he landed a job at Pebble Beach on the grounds crew, and he worked at Pebble Beach for like 15 years on the grounds crew, and he made buku bucks. He met like every celebrity that ever played there. It was pretty cool. You get pictures with everyone.
I've been there. It's beautiful.
Yeah, he can go back and play anytime he wants for free, and that's like you have to pay. I think it's like $550 for a round of golf there.
Here's my one thing I'll say.
If you're not dressed, they will not let you play.
Oh yeah,
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: golf, like all the space and water use, like we could turn all that shit into cannabis grows and redirect that water. It's kind of like a bougie ass thing, or like use it for like housing in some of these areas. It kind of is. George Carlin exposed this to me through his comedy, but when you think about it, like turf fees, lawns, all that shit they're maintaining, it's extremely expensive, tons of water and like electricity, gas. To maintain a golf course is extremely expensive, and
So,
even to do it
with-
like minimally.
with that said, and with respect to that, now links courses in Europe require like very they just original links courses run off the land. You know, they were just basically mowed out spots. Now Americanized courses and westernized courses, yes, they are horrible abuses of, you know, irrigation, water. They destroy topsoil. They're not good, but they're so much fun to play on, you know.
And here's something really funny. So there's a country club around here where I'm at. They actually, so the Sacramento River runs right by the course. So the first hole is like a good like 150-foot drop off to on the course. So if you go right at all, you're on 18. One, if it's rain season, the layer of grass bubbles, so it actually gets water underneath of it, and you're like, it's a water bed.
Oh yeah,
It's a fucking
Yeah.
water bed.
so that happens here as well in Maine. At the course I grew up on, I was walking up a hole once and I stepped on one. It was kind of hidden, and I sunk right up to my mid thigh in it. Just boom, instant. It's like, oh my goodness. So those are the real deals. Little water bubbles.
Because you hit a ball and you go, oh, well, this is where it sits. And you walk out to it and the ball's like, and just like starts moving toward you or away from you. And you're like, there's nothing I can really do about this. Like, what do I do? And you hit the ball and you're like, so you take a divot too big and you have like the little water leak. You're like, oh, fuck.
Standing water.
Right. No, like, especially because I've been in a bunch of tournaments where that shit's happened at the same course. And I'm like, what do we do about this? They're like, play the bubble. The fuck you mean play the bubble?
So that usually happens where the course has like some hard rock, some bedrock, and then like a real thick layer of clay that they didn't.
Yeah, it's around here. It's straight clay. They brought in grass and tried to grow it, and it did not take. So it separates every year.
Yeah.
They need to hire
real quick,
Leighton Morrison. He does that shit. That was like where his
while we're on
made.
golf courses, and you know, we have some viewers on and you guys. So there's a golf course on my island for sale for really, really inexpensive compared to, for a golf course, but it would be the perfect place for a hemp farm and a solar farm. Just for anyone watching, you know. It's called the Bar Harbor Golf Course in Trenton, Maine. So just throwing that out there. It would be
kind of crazy. Rip off that fucking man. How much millions of dollars? It takes a lot of money to, you know, develop a golf course like that. That'd be a shame to pull that up and just fucking millions and millions of dollars to fucking plan on it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
but
might
it's
even
there.
be able to use that to your advantage.
It's there for the taking.
But like, think about it. If you wanted to grow in that cultivation setting, then you would already have flat spaces. They're not perfectly flat, but like mowed areas that you could just grow plants on, and it kind of sets itself up naturally for like long stretches of like, you could have like microclimates, like strains, and it'd be pretty crazy to walk through like a golf course full of like different strains. Like, this is the first hole, first strain, a bunch of fucking like OG on the first hole, and like second hole is like all blueberry. It's just like a fucking field of blueberry, and you just figure out which one does best in which climate. Yeah.
And you use Bubba Crafts instead of golf carts.
Dude, I want to send Breeder Steve a 100-pack because I want to go visit him.
Take golf balls, grind them bitches up, and feed those to your plants because they're on a golf course. I mean, like, come on, right?
The new synthetics.
Pretty much, right?
New synthetics, you just feed golf balls.
Breeder Steve will have like fields like that with that whole million seed search where he's going to keep a living library of everything in flower. Like, that's going to be crazy.
The new KNF, Titleist KNF.
There's already a new KNF. Check my bio.
I think it would be, you'd probably make just as much cash, if not more, turning it into like a cannabis related golf course. Totally, like, pull up the trees in the surrounding, put some hemp plants in there for scenery, put a dab bar every night.
Like a Field of Dreams golf course.
Yeah, something like
how
that.
About
you make all kinds of cash.
How about a cannabis and breakfast? You get a tour through a cannabis farm, go golf, and then you wake up to smokes, pancakes, smokes. You know, like we eating breakfast. We offer a wake and bake.
You go. How would this sound though? You go fucking load up your clubs for an 18 and 18 special. You fucking 18 grams for 18 holes. Fucking you get a pack of papers and fucking spend the day out there fucking just golfing.
I got a question for you. So why the fuck do they give you beer at the clubhouse and give you a cart? You can still get a DUI in a golf cart.
No,
you can drink 30 beers on the golf course and be like, oh yeah, we're fine. It's cool. It's cool.
only on a
Private property.
only on a public roadway. Yeah, you're on private property. Unless,
I'm like on
unless you
rollerblades. I'm like on rollerblades on my property. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Fucking nothing."
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You go, I was gonna say they already have.
The road is our land. Fuck.
They already have your golfing concept too. It's called frisbee golf. And you don't pay nothing. You just go out there and you
But I can't wear my rollerblades.
smoke a gram
True
per.
that.
That's about the pace we did, Smiley.
But I get dirt in my rollerblades.
Disc golf.
Waiting
man.
for
I got a buddy of mine that was
Smiley. It's not funny apparently.
disc golfing on New Year's. I was like crazy, man. It's too fucking cold to be disc golfing. Man.
Dude, fuck
People that do it though are diehards.
You might as well throw a frisbee as hard as you can and just start playing fucking frisbee golf from fucking market to market, right?
I love that video of Raw where they put the joint on the frisbee and they threw it from rooftop to rooftop, and the other dude lights it up and smokes it.
I haven't seen that.
That was pretty funny. It was a good one.
Did he tape it to the frisbee?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, if it stayed there, that was definitely photoshopped.
No,
Your cat-
they taped it, but then the dude pulls it off on the other end and tokes it. It was pretty cool.
Your cat totally looks like a baby.
It's like
This cat's my
Falcor.
lap cat.
Good old lap cat.
Is
Yeah,
that-
I've got a fucking 70-pound fucking dog that does the same thing. I'm like, dude, you're too big. You're too big. You're too big. You're too big. And he's like, no. I'm like, no, you're too big.
I love
Were you
pets,
like,
man.
I want the one from the Never-Ending Story. That's Falcor.
Right.
When you showed its
That's pretty
face,
badass.
what
Master
was it last
for
night? You were like, you put it close to the screen. I was like, holy shit, that's Falcor. His hair was all like, I think there was a small breeze kind of blowing past it.
That's some good weed you be smoking over there, Cheddar Bob.
Well, I got my Gandalf pipe too, so I'm like, you know, I'm
That
in
is
Middle
pretty
Earth.
cool pipe, man.
I'm in Middle Earth right now, man.
I get one of those. That's the cool one to have now. Yeah, see.
Will you say
See, look
hello
at
to
there.
the
Break them
reptile
up.
people?
Lexi, where's your Gandalf pipe?
What?
Oh, hey, I can see
I'm
everyone.
confused. What? I'm confused.
I heard my name. You guys
Big
are all
old
motherfuckers.
Gandalf.
Pieces of shit. Don't be talking. Don't be talking. No. Just playing.
Lexi was
I don't get
mad.
it.
She realized, I think it was today, that she's actually developing a little bit of a tolerance. It's like, shit, I'm
Word.
smoking a little bit too much. I'm like, it happens. It happens.
I will disagree with that.
You still one and done? Is that what
Never
your
heard that.
argument
Never
is?
heard that before, have you, Dad?
She's funny when she smokes, honestly. She's quite funny when she smokes.
We got 9 minutes to 4:20. It's 111 here in California. I like that. It's the angel number, right?
Oh, fuck. I'm already pre-gaming. Fuck.
It's all right.
I think I'm pretty funny when I don't smoke, but I'll take the compliment that I am funny when I do. So
It just accentuates it. So if you're funny normally, it makes you funnier.
It's like,
When you're
what? I'm not funny if I don't smoke?
Sometimes, except when you're like the zombie standing there watching everybody, hoping nobody talks to you because you're so stoned you can't make words.
But sometimes that's funny in its own right. You just have to
Right?
be able to laugh at yourself.
My mom always calls me a treasure.
That was a meme.
My father follows with should have buried him.
That was one of the little video shorts on Instagram the other day. It was the guy was like, I don't know, there was a big concert or something going on. Dude was all camouflaged, sitting in the fucking bushes, like all weird. Like he blended in, like you didn't see him at first, and then the guy focused and was like, "What the fuck?" Like, yeah, and it was like me stoned at a fucking concert, hoping nobody's gonna say nothing to me. It's funny.
Oh,
You know, I think it's weird. I could actually see kind of like a weird stereotype with being able to smoke with Lexi. I could actually see like a scenario where we were in public and smoking and somebody look over and going, well, they got to, keep in mind age factor. You're smoking with your daughter? You know what I mean? And the same instance, look over and see the same age, you know what I mean? Same scenario, and us go looking at them going, you're drinking with your daughter? You know what I mean? Wow, that's weird. I think it's much weird, more realistic that I enjoy cannabis legally with my child. I think it was actually a nice corner to turn, I think, to be honest with you. Be able to let down that father-daughter guard and have that like beer. You know what I mean? You see in most movies where the father sits and has that beer, with the son. Unfortunately, I don't have a son. I have a daughter, so I have to use that example. That's what you see in the movies.
Fortunately, you have 3 beautiful daughters. You can't ever say unfortunately. You don't have a son.
Greggy forgets she's right there.
that's good.
Well, for this example, how many examples have you ever seen in the movie where they pass that scene right there is in, it's a father-daughter scene. It's never a father-daughter scene. It's the father taking the son aside and going, come here, son. Let's have your first beer.
I don't know.
What?
What was that Dirty Dancing? They had the father.
Well,
Smiley, you love that
again,
Dirty Dancing, don't you?
I'm gonna take that for your word. I'm gonna take that for your word.
You never watched Patrick Swayze? What the fuck?
You're a Swayze man. You're like the guy from Trailer Park Boys.
The only thing I've taken away
Julian.
from fucking that movie is
He loves
the
Dirty
throat
Dancing.
punch. That's at the end where he rips out the dude's throat there. I think that's about the only thing I remember. Well, that wasn't even it. That was Roadhouse, wasn't it?
That was Roadhouse.
Totally different movie. So again, I'm gonna take your word for it. That's as far as I get down the. That's as far as I get down the.
When he's making pottery with the girl, from behind you, like making the pottery all romantic. That's a different movie too.
I've only seen it in the commercial, so I'm gonna have to take your word for that one as well.
Totally.
More.
I've seen more Patrick Swayze movies and spoofs. Oh, I forgot about what is it? Fuck. I can't even think about it. What is it? Oh, fuck. What was it? God damn it. The Outsiders. I did see The Outsiders. Patrick Swayze was in that one. But that's about
Do you guys have any like guilty pleasure kind of random movies like that are kind of like cheesy? Like I would say kind of like the Scary Movie would be sort of in that genre, but then like even further to like there's like a movie called like Death Race, I think, and there was like Death Race 2 and 3, kind of like a little bit like not so mainstream movies, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that kind of stuff? You watch those movies ever?
Has anyone seen Monkey Bone?
Yes.
That on some just crazy.
Dude, back in the day, they wouldn't rent it to me because they're like, we need to make sure it's all right with your mom first. I was like, are you fucking serious? They're like, no, it has sexual tones in the beginning of it.
That's funny.
Like, fucking seriously? Like, all right.
Yeah, one not to watch on psychedelics, I can tell you for 100%, is Requiem for a Dream.
I was going to say the same thing. That's a
Don't watch
fucked up movie.
Don't watch that movie on Psych. Yep.
Have you guys ever seen Chuck and Dale versus Evil?
No.
Sounds
Check that
familiar,
one
but I
out.
can't
It's so
say.
fucking funny. So it's two guys that buy a fucking summer house. They're gonna like, oh, we're gonna go fix this up. They're kind of from the backwoods. There's a group of college kids. They're like, dude, we're gonna go out here and fucking vacation and hit the beach house. Da 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 da. No, so the college kids go, dude, those dudes probably kill some people. And the kids are like, the guys are like, dude, those college kids are probably like stuck up their own ass. So they end up. They're like, dude, those guys definitely kill people, the college kids. And then they're just sitting there trying to fix up their house. The college kids end up killing themselves one by one on their property. And they're like, holy fuck, what the fuck is going on? But they're like, no, these guys are killing all of our friends, so we're going to get them. And they keep killing themselves. It's hilarious. And they're like, oh, so what are we going to do? The cop comes and we're like, sir, we have had a hell of a day. Just bought this new house, trying to fix it up. These kids come out of nowhere. They start killing themselves. This dude even threw himself headfirst into the wood chipper. How the fuck is he going to believe this? Cop shows up immediately after. God damn it. Officer, we've had a hell of a day. I just bought this new house. These kids start coming out of nowhere, start killing themselves. Oh, yeah, like I'm going to believe that. Cop ends up killing himself. The kids see it. They're like, dude, we're not doing anything. Like, these. Dude, it's hilarious as fuck, but it's like a straight up like horror movie. But dude, like he's running away from this, like he's running away from something, and this kid, the college kid's running next to him. Dude, he impales himself on a fucking stick. The next dude like is trying to get this dude, misses, slips, jumps himself from the wood chipper. Like it's just like they kill themselves on accident, but they're like, what the hell's going on? They're part of this cult. It's not okay. All we wanted to do
I was thinking more like Sharknado.
we
Like,
wanted to fix up this fucking house. That's all we wanted to do. Like, and like, what the hell is going on? No, it's pretty.
we got 1 minute till 4:20.
Nice.
What up? I don't even need to watch the movie anymore.
Dude, no, it's way better than that. It's so good. It's so
I doubt it. I totally doubt
Have you
it.
seen Sharknado 1, 2, 3, or potentially I think a 4 is coming?
I have
I
not.
have
not.
I've seen all the police academies.
Stop it.
Police Academy is great.
Yeah, Sharknado's not. I mean, I haven't seen it, but
I don't know.
You
With
gotta
the
watch it.
addition
You
of
can't say it till you watch it.
Tara Reid, they upped their game.
That's top quality there.
I will definitely have to check those out if it's worth it. If it's worth it, for sure.
No,
It's silly. Just get really.
Let me translate what Shutter Bob just said. Sharknado upping their game meant adding fucking heads to the sharks. Now they're 3-headed sharks that are flying from the fucking tornado, not just single-headed sharks. So that's how they upped their game. You're right, they did.
Dude, might as
Sorry
fucking
if that
well.
was a fucking whatever busted the movie for anybody.
Spoiler alert.
Happy 420.
No.
Cheers, everybody.
I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, everybody. Peace and love.
Fucking orange dreams.
Thanks,
Is
Jack.
strong. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. It's 4:20 here, so nice to see everyone. Green 13. Have a good night.
Cheers,
Nice to
Bob.
see you.
Thank you.
World's Last Hope. Nice to be on here with you.
Always, brother.
Eagle,
Nice to meet you, brother.
Thanks for hosting, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the invite. Big ups.
Anytime, brother.
Smiley,
Yeah, right.
rock on, dude. And Lexi, thank you for setting me straight in chat. I appreciate it.
I did not mean to do that, by the way. That was not my intent. So
No.
I apologize for that.
No. Never apologize. Never apologize. I can take it. I'm a grown up. You can't hurt my single feeling.
Well, that's good. I didn't mean for it to come off that way, though. I realized after I sent that, I was like, wow, that was kind of a bitch move. But then I was like, whatever. I don't really care.
No, I got a wife and I got 5 kids, so I don't I don't get phased by too much. So
That armor is tough.
yeah, and I'm a lobsterman, so I got thick skin.
What did you get told off for, dude?
So
What's
he's
that?
like, what the fuck
Being
did
an
you end up
asshole.
fucking up, dude?
I want to
Just
know what
cheddar
to
bob being
avoid.
an
Asshole.
There were some things that were being
What
said
did
in the
you
interview
do? What did
that
you do?
I'm really bad at holding my tongue when I disagree with things, and I wasn't able to come on the show, so I was just mad fury typing, and to be honest, I saw red. I don't quite remember what I typed, and so
Good for you, brother. Good for you.
Cheddar
Nice.
Bob. Cheddar
All
Bob.
good.
yes,
I've got this. Use this. I've been diagnosed with this ailment called honesty Tourette's, and it's a bitch.
yeah.
Wrong.
Well, and I also say,
whatever
Lex has
I
got
feel, I
it too.
just-
yeah, I've had massive head trauma, that's been undealt with for years. So, I blame it on that.
Cheers, brother, man.
But anyways, I'm gonna go crash on the couch so I don't wake the old lady up and make her mad.
Night, man.
I've been there.
I gotta turn my makeup light off. Have a good night, everyone. Peace. Now I gotta figure out how to turn
Cheers,
this.
bro.
That's some funny shit. I don't think they realized 420 we're supposed to smoke. That's not like when we got to jump. Yeah, you're not meant to leave. Fuck's sake. Like I'm drastically.
Everybody's like, all right,
Okay, 420, bye.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, all right, cheers.
Yeah. I'm staying here. I only just got here for this.
Right. Had a good
How's
day.
your morning been, Green 13?
Smiley, Green 13. Those fucking gardens are looking fucking primo right now. Fucking killing it.
Thank you, my brother. My morning's been shabby. Thank you for asking. I had a middle of the night argument with my wife and slept in my child's room.
No, I didn't ask. No, I'm just playing with you, bro.
Is it the moon or something?
Yes. I wish you hadn't asked. Now I ain't got a fucking lighter.
No, much love, bro. No, garden's looking great. Eagle, you're fucking crushing on your side. Lexi, I don't think I follow you yet, but go ahead and we'll figure something out. It's a click away. But no, like, it's always good to collate in the chat for sure.
Good luck on your class too, man. It's next week or something.
What's up? Oh yeah.
Good luck on your
Yeah,
class
okay.
next week.
Yeah.
Have you done them before, or is this like your first one?
I've actually been teaching about 5 years or so. I've been teaching classes between like 30 and 50 people, but I've actually gone to about 200 different gardens and taught my full class. But actually, it's kind of cool that I'm actually doing the Zoom thing now because it actually kind of opens it up to everybody.
Yeah.
Because it's like, again, like I was doing 3 consultations a week, which was 2-day classes. So I would actually like go to somebody's farm, stay the night, or have my own space, teach the rest of the class, come home, do my work at home, feed, water, treat, then next morning, take off, go to the next farm, same thing. But it started being like, oh, this is Dallas, Oregon, 30 minutes from fucking Washington. Then the next day, all the way down to fucking San Diego. That's a long fucking drive. So actually, this kind of makes it easier for me, but makes it available to actually have like what, 3 people from Greece, 2 people from Australia, 3 or 4 people from Brazil, a few people from Florida, North Carolina, California, Oregon, Washington. Like classes are filling up pretty quick. Like it's a good thing. Like, I'm actually, let's put it this way, like I've done it this long. I'm not nervous. I'm excited. Like I'm excited to spread the information and patch a bunch of holes that people are like, oh, I've been doing this. I don't know about this. Like, what do you think about this? No, this will be good. This will be good. And I'm trying to do these maybe every 2 weeks to maybe every month. But I already have to, probably going to already have to open up the class size bigger than what I already have it. So, but again, like, dude, like, hit me up. Like, we'll figure something out. But the nicest thing about the class is take the class and you can hit me up whenever you need, or we can do a Zoom chat and figure out whatever's going on. Or if you need me for consulting, I can actually physically go to your garden if you need to. So, I mean, I've done scale, so it's not like that big of a fucking issue. But yeah, no, it's really awesome that a lot of people are actually getting interested in the class for sure.
When's the London one?
What's up?
When when is the London one?
One more time.
Oh, when's the London one?
When are you doing it in London?
What time is it right now in London?
Like 9:20, 9:21, 9:27.
What, you're eight hours ahead. It's AM, right?
I need you to come here, bro. I don't understand. Don't understand this internet thing.
DM me. I'd love to come to London. I'll bring some fucking weed. I'll send it to us. I won't bring it. I'll send it to us.
FedEx.
Smiley.
No, that's what you do.
Mr.
It's like
Smiley.
you don't. Oh, keep me going.
There you go.
You a large shirt kind of guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Medium,
Did he ask you, are you a loud shirt kind of guy?
large.
No,
Oh, large.
So speaking of that, I'm teaching my grandson to do show the gun. Show the muscles. It's so funny when he tries, dude. It's absolutely hilarious.
How old is he?
He's a little over 1. So
Okay. Wee man.
He copies me, but it's like funny as shit. So every time he's over, I try to teach him something different.
Yeah. Something irresponsible.
Right. Exactly.
Come on, we can drive motorbikes. No, I think you'll be fine. Come on.
Yeah. That's funny shit. He's all boy too, man. Yeah.
So yeah, I was thinking about getting a few t-shirts made, just a limited amount, maybe less than 10. Less than 10.
Nice. That's a nice sweatshirt, dude.
Yeah. GR420 is as been spilled as well.
Yeah. Weirdly, I know I've got an Eco Thrive t-shirt coming today. It must be spring that we're talking about it. I actually know why he was talking about it, but yeah, weirdly, the dude was like, "You got t-shirts?" So yeah. I mean, I'm getting that moisture meter you and I talked about, but there's a t-shirt coming with it.
Now you're getting
what meter did you guys decide on?
What's that?
What moisture meter did you decide on?
Oh, actually, I use the Blue Mat ones, but my soil guy, the guy from Eco Thrive, is sending me some expensive ass one just to try for a few runs. I'll tell you what it is when I get it.
Word. I have a few that you might be interested in that are actually like, there's a few that are very, very, very fucking expensive, and there's a few that are like, they might just, I don't know, like give you a good little head turn. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, let me know your results. I'd love to learn.
So what's this t-shirt thing, Eagle? Come on.
I was thinking about getting a few t-shirts made of Kazoo's drawing. And of course, since Smiley's featured in it, how could I not fucking get Smiley a fucking t-shirt that he's not like represented in it? So and he happens to match my size, and that was the size I was inquiring about, like as a general size the other night, like a one size. So I was thinking about getting a couple of them and then just doing a couple giveaways for the other shirts. And I think that'd be bad as shit. So, but since we're gardeners, this is because you've seen. Let me see if I can bring it up. I'm sure I can. All right, this is. You guys have seen the drawing. Fuck, the drawing's right here. I had the drawing. Why am I trying to bring it up?
Background.
Well,
Oh, you've got the actual drawing.
I had the actual drawing.
How was it that you lost your internet yesterday and today you think you can run 2 people on the internet?
It lost power. I didn't lose anything. I lost power.
Oh, no shit. Oh, man.
So this is the drawing. And how cool would this be? Since I'm fucking I'm horrible with white shirts. Fucking horrible. I love white shirts. I look good in white shirts. They're good for about a fucking week or the first time I go somewhere and shit. But since we're gardeners and we like to wear our shirts, I would think black with like that, you know what I mean? A black shirt with like that as a negative, you know what I mean? So the white would stand out and make everything pop. So it'd be a black shirt with like that, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Like,
Eagle.
like, so like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
The 2 dudes would be black though, wouldn't they? The 2 dudes would be black.
No, the white.
But they're
no,
white
the shirt
now.
would be black. Yeah, but it'd be an easy layover because the shirt itself would be the background. So they'd have to just put the white print over the black shirt. You know what I mean? So it'd be kind of like
badass.
I have a better idea for that if you're open to it.
I'm open.
Tattoo it on your head.
Maybe a brown, because again, like we're around soil and everything else. The black, whenever you have a black car, shows the dirt and the paint. You make it just brown, but like your logo very much stands out. But again, like, dude, I would do like maybe like same size, maybe 3 colors, like brown, maybe like even like a brown, white, black. That way you're like brown, work, white, going out, black, like, you know, I'm gonna flex type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always in black. Coffee.
Dude.
It hides coffee. Coffee. It hides coffee. Great.
I already knew at the beginning of this. I'm thinking Eagle's suggesting black. I'm sure this must be a conversation he has with himself about everything. Does that come in black?
True.
No, much love, dude. Like, again, I'll support anything you fucking do, but that was just a good idea. Like, dude, I have a few brown shirts. Like, dude, if you're gonna wear that the next day, like, especially if I'm amending soil or, dude, certain stains don't look so bad in brown, but white or black, it stains so dark you can see it. It almost looks like a motor oil stain.
I think it needs to be cannabis green.
Dude, that's a good one too. Dude. Again, bang, there you go.
Yeah, the whole thing would fit. You would see it all, and it would just be cannabis green.
Dude, that's a good one. I like that.
There you go. Brian, I'm gonna jump out, man. It's that time.
It is late.
Always good to see you guys. Hanging out.
Thank you, Smiley.
Peace, brother. Much love.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Really?
I'm also gonna jump out, so it is really late.
Good to see you, Lexi.
I'm joining them then. I'm joining them.
Oh, motherfuckers. I'm going to dip in. Why not? Let Eagle get out of here. Fuck.
Lovely.
Anyways, everybody's
have a great day.
Have a good day. Fucking kill it.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Boy, I feel like I'm put on the spot now. Like, okay. Sure. Thank you guys all for popping in. So, yeah. I think I'm going to check into that tomorrow. So that would give us 10. I figure one for me, one for Smiley, get one for Mr. Kazoo as a thank you. And then, yes, that would leave 7 to give away for Chad if you'd be in that size. So I'm going to look into it tomorrow and see what they got to say. I think that'd be cool. Yep, this is the end. Womp, womp. Which sucks because I was trying to hurry up and get my email. I could just try to check it real quick. I wanted to show something, but I don't know if I'll get it in time. Nope, it hasn't came yet. Damn. Why? How can an email be so fucking slow? All right, well, I'll just show you guys tomorrow when it shows up. So let's get to the shout outs. I wasn't even ready. Oh no, no buys, no buys. We're not, no. Limited number giveaway. That's how that rolls. That's how that would roll. All right, I gotta find something so we can listen to here. I got some crazy cottonmouth. Crazy cottonmouth. Please join me tomorrow. Don't forget, Gav Grows 420 will be here. It should be a good episode. And again, my deepest, sincerest apologies. Not that I could help it. To Daniel Grows Photos, who popped in last night, and his episode was cut short due to the power BS. But again, that was beyond my control. Nothing I could have done about that, so I can't really feel too bad. I am completely sorry. Let's see here. Thank you tonight again. A huge thank you to Medicropper for stopping in tonight. I gotta get my music going so I can bring my chat back up. What the heck here? I might as well just go with the Zepparella so I don't get in trouble. Let me get a shot of this juice. Bring my chat up. Oh, that's good. That's good. Get this turned up. Yeah, there we go. You can hear that. I can hear it anyway. Okay. Chat. Can't forget chat. Just lost the Zoom. There we go. Chat. Got Zepparella rocking out. I had it going right. There we go. And I don't know what's going on with the internet. Come on, Zepparella. Come on back. Oh, what did I do? I am just full of fumbles right now. There we go. I'm just going to run with it. Oh, you know what I want to hear? I know what I want to hear tonight. I got to, hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. I know what I want to say goodbye with. One of my favorites right here. I almost wish there was a longer version of this. Here we go. Let me get this chat fucking lined up. One of my all-time favorite songs right here. Not a very good version of it, but it's what it is. Sub Cool Mamas, or started off right here. Sub Cool, brother, we miss you. These House of Dank, Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb, Bum, Christina MG89, Unplugged 705, Medical McGullicuddy, Rick T, The Rebel, the 9G207, Fabian, Salinas, Dave's not here, Tom, Smooth, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red-Eyed Jedi, Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Run Boy 7426, Justin Gerlich, Styleman, Okie Grower 75, Corey Trevor, Michael Wallace, Mo version 420, Who's Your Cat Daggity, Taco, Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, Jane Simmons, Kevin Hahn. This is hard, I'm rocking this song, I love it. World's Last Hope, Pat's Fine 420, Bio Minted, Dirt Road, Dude, Kenashiva, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Dad Goblin, Dr. Bose, Let Your Acetone, 710 Canuck, Kenny Queen, Genetics, Sammy Tanase, Fumdor, Dirtman Dan, Keith the Black Sales, Mr. Bacillus, Zen Premium Garden, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jess, Soiled Roots, Small Tube, Tyler, Frosty Buds, North Michigan Micro, Wagey Buds, Dub T, Roy, Big Jar, Rose, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weed Nerd, John, Last PPJ15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, Stank Grower, D.O. Gray Grow Meds, we miss you too, brother, Miss Nudie Grows, I Gruesome, Johnny Canasuit, Nutrient Shootout, Snouty Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Booth, Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Madam T, Stu Moo, Mo Grower, The Canna Crate, Loki Grows, Cass, this guy 79, Burton. I fucked that up. It's actually a Cass. This guy Burton 79. Or That's Grow on IG, Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaw 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connections, Wolverine Grower, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Late Way Back Farmer, D-Block, MMP Nations Creations, Amber Lalana, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Sir Sticky Rob, Big Day 420, Brent Window, Big Ed 1961, Manawati G3, The Green Click, J&K, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkly, Brittany and Tyler TC, Hope Barnes, Lisa G, John, Beach Crazy for You, BG, WG420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, good morning, Dr. Bud, or Purple Thumb. Good morning, Purple Thumb. Arthro, Sensimilia, Arthro, Just Face 420, Beats Ghost Grower 420, Sir Howe, Trey Balloon, Keep It Real, Haggerton 420, Zeb Zeppelin, Auto Everywhere, BT Double D, Grove, Vegas, Green Puffin Man, Alex Boykachev, Chef Life, Crow, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Reels 200, 100, 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Me Autoflowers, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, Me Noob Sale about Wins, Kingdom Microponics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary Jane's Med Gardens, Dreamer 77, Double D, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs from 619 to 664, Spaniard, Cougar Jones to the Grow, Papa G Grows, Raz Amy, Dro Grows, Cass, the Grow From Your Heart podcast, Lily, Luna, the Green Men Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG420, Giant Mike, Prometheus, Soil, Jason Ison, P. Win, David Colby, Mason 662, Scroggy Mix, Scroggerton the Fourth, The Goddess Groves, Kaylee, Chad Brad, Family Farms, Paulie P. Borg, Kevin Jodry, Mike Honcho, Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hugger, Kush Clouds, Joshua Steensland, will be here Friday, Organic Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Maine Mystic, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Sarge S, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, Dan, the Indoor Man, Grow Me Homies, Hamilton Grows, Clip Smoke, Keystone Cannon Flag, PA, Big High 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ace Drew, Hustle, Fred Darkonlo, North Arizona Beer Grow, No Sellout, Jesse White, Goshtain Yelly, Introvert Genetics, Jozo J. It's a great song right here. Damn, this is good. Alright, hopefully you're gonna just hear me in the background. I'll take the copyright strike here. Because they can fuck you, you do what they tell you. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I love this song. Vixen J, Killer 8 Mo, James Buttercreek, C-Dub from NorCal, the Pharmacy Seed name, Deadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mayhem, Matt Meyer, and Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dora, Antenna Seeds, Bab Carius K, Mike Rubles, Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Lawrence Gonzalez, Slow to Get Up, Stu Move, Papa Co 719, Shabake with Shake, baby, Old Smoke, PWC, The Grown Buds, Laura Wasp, Mr. Weed Blunts, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Ancho Grown, Flora Snug, My Little Piece of Heaven, Puget Sound Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T, Chrissy Wannabe, Mr. Soul Fuck, Boom Spectrum, Gone God, Lori Hanson, Real, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. D. Connolly, Pink Janny Meek, Bodyface, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and you, I'm going well, baby. Canadian Restore, Porter Farmer, Carl Wright, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Tannery Farm, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Garden, Hell 9782, Skunky Palace, Martial Artist 2012, Micro Slay Hefner, Daniel McDizzle, Medically Fit, KGB, Robert Mr. Greenfingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Groucho Close Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Chaplin, Bobby Lynn Means, Trench Digger, Mr. Mac, Tonya like bologna. Bill S. Louis Peace. Tater delicious. 2,000 years of tradition. Minty. Country Roots. You're on fire. Genex. Earth Creeper. Big Ray 420. Teeny 101. Buds and Hazard. Mr. Club 14. Bearded B-Man. Farm 616. Null up. Max Groom and Ruby. Timothy McKimmons, Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly Real, Jennifer Steele, Kidbus 03, Turk Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latinos, Gary, Gator Country, Mr. Speed, Wolf Scene, Firesall, Wally, Wookie, The Goddess Grows, Roster Bob, White Feather, Grow, Vernon Shrooms, The Total Grows 8, K-Man, Grows, VX Gunner 81, Smith Dude, New Groves, Sean McCann, J Muggs, Tank Agenda, Wawa Cannon Grow, Fall Dog, Huron, Cannabis Council, Melissa, Parrish, Rock Fam, Justice Mick, 420 Vin, Fresh Grove, Thriving Herbs, High Boy, Your Mailman Grows, We Be Growing, Australian Growth, Love for the Plant, Argo, Marion, Spot Poker, Unfrozen Kidman, Hawaii's Highest, Surfcraft, Micro Goon, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Grows, Tank Brownies, Dan Deep, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Guardian, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Steve, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green 514, Amelia Jensen, Oz Indica, Dr. MJ Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, D Spags, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Jake, Yoda, J Simmons, Sherbrooke Groves, Clackamas Coot, DJ Conley, ATG, Late 1978, Michigan Grown Buds, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, J McDaniels, Clackamas 420, Stinky Colas, Dylan Steinfeld, PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Grown 707, J8, J420, Cascadian Grows, Today, T-Toes McGee, 4 Plants 8, Weedworks, Captain, Scrog, Skunky Buds, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, Gaster Tempe, Annie ND Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles 11, Bindu Buds, Michael Ross, Plenty, 311 Mix Up, Kinder Growth, Evergreen, G, Friends, Tree, MMJ, Matt S, Save Ball, Dragonfly B, Justin Med, Travis Wells, Unlucky, oh, that's Lucky Mike. It's Lucky Mike. Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blessed Coast Keats, Shango Gas, Wabasco for Life, John Smith, Tommy Tricos, Boca King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pilot, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Steelbird, Indo 11, Stephanie V, Shark Pulley 989, Bomb Brown, Sovereign Garden, Stoner Nation 420s, Joe Y, Bugs 1, 313, Grower, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers, Mid, The Chat, Mr. Randy B, Dr. GDC, Jeff, Bag Seat, Shredder 911, Dutch Gross 420, Scallywag 420, Skill Bull 1, Med Grow 1, Empire Breeding Code for Growly, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Danko, B Bear 7, Ali Noble, CK Tom, Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoke with Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Rafter Grows, Rob, Mr. Automation is Freedom, Robert Hazelton, Drawer Michigan Quarter, Double Tap, Mr. Green Thumb 420, 808, Rooting, Prospects, Cannon Bus Driver, 8 in Life, Kenny 710, Operation Gross, T Ben, TM 42696, Rude Nuts with the hammered e-nails, thank you both, Dr. Scrambles, BB Moonrocks, GHF Double J, Bio Green, Stealth Grower 56, Hanky Sakey B 420, OG KP, Ganja Nana, Yo Mama, Roy Rodriguez, Roy Rodriguez again, what the hell? B Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer B Grows, Ganja Wizard, Husky Guards, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soul Life 420, Bully for Life, Jeff Roll 420, B the 698, the Dr. Franklin Booty, goddamn I make Ted's Test. The Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock 420, 420, Boom Farms, Charlotte Farms 420, Aldridge 25, Smiley's Gardens. Much respect to you, good sir. JD's, Misty's Nugs, Bunker Grow, Fraser, Grokowski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Pharmacy, Ball 420, Cameron, Mr. Bagseed, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Grower, TW, Ginger Snaps, DTE, Rose, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper 420, Cannon Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again Tim, UKSIF 420, Booty Boy, Devin Shipwreck, Medical MJ, Budsville USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Mertz, Dateman 420, Dateman Dan, Red Center Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Cheats B, Most Hated Grower, The Manger Jet 420, The American One, W Digger 714, Sharate, Skinny Oats, and X Mountain Skies, Ready, Hit That High Five, Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Apple Fade Ken, Fingers Lakes Finest, Ridge Patch, Doze Move, Southern BT Grower, Choose Medical, Jared Blair, Plus One Mushroom, Secret Cindy, Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042, Spacewalker, Christian, Dream Up, T. Barrington, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B. Hope you had a great day yesterday, brother. T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, John Smith, Liptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross, Kyle, Paul, Lem Hoko, Trench Digger, Rita's Juicy Life, Richard 420, Grant Manuel, Mary Bond, Sammy Sizzle 81, 9-inch Colas, Miss Chris Mo, DK Trades, Vision Creator, Guru, The Kind Group, Cannon Nation, JJ Wires, Broski 808, Weekend at Birdie's K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style, Organics, Zippy, iMedic 31, RC, K-Hell, Me All Flower, Boog, Todd Kendricks, Newton, K&T, Chris D, True Serum, 4x4, Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul Home, or Grown, Ancient Soul Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Can of Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Albert Chandler, Mo, Manic, Mad, Raz, Banshee, Helen, huge anus, Richard T, Addict, Atomic Spoon, Miss Jill, Big Daddy, that is, LT Gardens. Where do you guys come up with some of this? High Gardens 420, our Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree, Maine, Red Pill. Miss you, bro. It's been a couple days. Your boy, Roy Boy, Aesthetic, Shannon Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W. I did watch that video, by the way, Red Pill, about the fucking hallucinate wax, the hallucinate honey. It's a fucking pretty cool video. You wouldn't catch me climbing down that fucking cliff for some fucking psychedelic honey. Well, maybe you would. Shouldn't speak too quickly. Maybe I will. Rick W. Comfortably numb. One smoke away. The 840 Grow Show. Or the 840 Show. Richard Lamb. Red Pill again. Cannabis Pursuit. K. Rolling. Worthy. Buzz. Logan. Man 81. Oil and Flower Podcast. Buddha Blake. What's up? The Entourage Effect. Warren Dixon. The Pink Lady Luck. El Mondo 420, surrounded by Key Ferrari Farms, Fringe Dweller, Single Fathers, Happiness Without Gift. Walk on home, boy, Wawaki, Sean Boyens, Rescue Ready, Roadside LLC, Notorious Nuts, Magma Seeds, Father and Son Trimming Tutorials, Dub T Dank, Jose Martinez, Jose Martinez. Yeah, Jose Martinez for us. Sorry, Jose. Doggo Hut, 420 Impulse. Cheaper Man, 420 G. Man, I only get something to drink. I got God crazy. Sorry, guys. All better. For GR420 community videos. As I stated earlier tonight, you can catch me, myself, over there March 10th, along with Kevin Jodry. I believe it's 1 o'clock our time. You might want to wait until the advertisement, but do put that day on your calendar. That's going to be a great episode. Super amazing episode. Detroit River Rat, Louis Garcia, Michael P, AJ Everyday. Cheddar Bob 13 was in the house. Mo, Maine. A Maine 420 med grower. This is my fucking heavy bag song. One of them. Love that shit. Maine 420 med grower. Cookie Coop, Jay Kendricks, In for the Grill. Backwoods All Good. Sally Man Sal. Adam. Skankin. Chanel Simpsons. One Smoke Away again. Conjure Roach. Kazoo, man. Thank you for that awesome artwork you've been throwing around. It's fucking amazing. Aaron Bernard Shrooms. Mr. Lincoln Stinkin. Angel Studios. MG. The 420 Grow Tent. Paul Diella. John Fleming. Zankovich. Chemo FSI. Firebird Flower. Paulie P. Seldom Seen. Elevated. Lenny Organic. Sunman. Chiba Sony. Jeff Papalik, Ricardo Sosa, Dan J, Earth Friendly Farming, Candy Forest Farmer. Oh, fuck all that, B. The Misfit Grower, Jason Line 512, Snake Eyes, Northern 4466, Jason Greystone, Stony Baker Man, Stony Creek, Russ, Sonic, French Dweller, Tarzan, Superman, Old Man, Hermit Has, Freebird, Mo Grower, Manigar, Simple Man, Survival Time, Tim Blake, Gulf Coast Chronic, Sink Fat, Caballero, Harley Grower, Jen God, Steve Collins, Tom Kendricks, I believe I got you already, Property Maintenance, Sharpie, The Island Hayes, Scuba Steve Speaks, JR Ream, Randy K, TCDR, shout out to you, my friend, much respects, Claire Killian, Wardrobe Barman, Randy Grande, Pip 1000, Osboog, Ace Boog, 3223. Sorry about that. Wake up, Captain Freedom Being Puffer Smiles, 15 digits. Michigan Ganja Mooch. Hash. Michigan Ganja Mook. God damn, I can't even read my own writing sometimes. Fred G. Super Bob. This is what they choose. Richard Forbes. Dan Pimenta. B4P Funk. That's a great name, by the way. Nick T, John Reese, Without Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Green Puffin Man, Deep B, Bungie, James Chung, Serge, Grows 818, John Wayne. What is it? What the fuck is that? Is that Cooling Roots? Can't quite tell. Sister Golden Hair, Dina, El Dankarina, K&F Gardens, Blank, 1030. Chosen One, Only Feet. Farmer James, Crypto Dope, James Lamb, Hip Grower, Matt Javine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonders, Prize Grow, Top Lord Genetics, Mole Vision 420, Can 2 Cannabis, Jess Fisher, My Dog Naya. What do we got? Roasted, I believe I got that right. Alex Hardy, cheers to you, Hardy Gear. I seen you in chat. Much respect to you. Manny Cropper, thank you for coming and hanging out tonight. Daniel Grows Photos. Again, sorry for that short episode, my friend. Mitten Grown Genetics. Sunrise Grow. Of course, my daughter Lexi and my other two daughters, Brittany and Courtney. Miss you girls. I love you. No Limit 916, and of course, last but never least, Sweetest 207. Hopefully, you guys will have an amazing Tuesday. I will, of course, see you tonight with Gav. I want to make sure you get this right. Here we got. Oh, let me get to the right fucking month. Grow Gab 420 on Instagram if you want to check him out before the show. We'll be here tonight at 11:30. Again, you guys have an amazing Tuesday. I'm looking very forward to hanging out with you. Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. Always appreciate your contributions to the show. I look forward to hanging out with you. You guys will never, I'll never be able to express how much this has actually meant to me this last year. We're coming up on a year episode, and man, the hopes I have for year 2, the things I have in my head, it's only up from here, guys. Only up from here. Thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. You guys have an amazing Tuesday for the last time. You guys know the deal. Please do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. Please, one more thing. Do something nice for yourself. Key. You can't love anybody else unless you've loved yourself.